So I have my makeup collection right here. So I have my makeup bag right here. I don't actually really use this that often unless I'm on the go or, something like that, which is not very often. But I usually just keep it on my dresser in my bedroom. But I'm gonna just take out some of this bulkier stuff. That wouldn't really fit in here. I'm trying to gently wrestle through it, but it doesn't really seem like that's possible. So I guess I'll start with I'll try to go in order of when I would put something on or whatever that would look like. So we will start with probably the most important thing that we should be using. So sunscreen. So I have here this Supergoop Glow sunscreen. So this is SPF 40, and it is a lightweight pearlescent formula that hydrates the skin. It is a lightweight pearlescent formula that hydrates the skin while acting as a luminous makeup gripping primer. SPF hack. It also doubles as a highlighter whenever you want an extra little dose of shine. So this is the small little bottles you can order. I don't wear this every day. If I'm already wearing makeup, I usually skip this just because a lot of my face products have SPF in them, and this was pretty expensive, so I don't want to waste it, I guess, for lack of a better word. So yeah, I usually save this for days I'm not wearing makeup and I want to look a little more fresh. Obviously wearing sunscreen is super important for your skin, but also it adds a nice little shine to it as well, so my skin isn't as dull for those no makeup days. So that's typically when I would wear this. It's not tinted, but as it said, it does have a little bit of a glow to it. So I also just learned that it acts as a primer because I didn't know that before reading that just now. So okay, so next up we have my primer. So what I'm currently using as a primer is this Stila One Step Correct Skin Tone Brightening and Correcting Primer. So you can't really tell, but it has different color swirls. So this is an all-in-one serum primer, color corrects and brightens and moisturizes. So like I said, it has that triple swirled formula, which counteracts redness, which is the green, dark circles and spots, which is the peach, and sallowness, which is the lavender. So it just has this little pump here. Nice packaging. It's plastic. And actually, I think this was the first primer I had bought when I, first started wearing makeup. Or I guess really kind of getting more interested in makeup. And I really enjoyed it, but then moved away to, try out other products. And this was actually recently part of, I think, Ulta's 12 Days of Beauty. It was one of their, promotions that they had. And it was on sale, so I figured I would give it a shot, and I still like it just as much as I did back then. So I'll probably, purchase another one once I run out of this, which is going to be pretty soon. So, okay, so next we will move on to face products. So to start, I guess I'll start with my I really do like NARS foundations. So this one has the nice, you know, glass packaging with the cap. And then I don't remember, I'm sorry, it's like a little messy. I don't remember if this comes with a pump or not. I also really love the Sheer Glow, which I know doesn't come with a pump, so you can buy it separately, which for years I was reluctant to do so because I hated the fact that, you know, it didn't just come with one and I refused to, you know, have to spend money on it. I eventually did cave because I was wasting so much foundation without the pump, but I can't remember if this is that pump I bought or if it comes with one, but either way, it's super runny and like light, so I really like this one, and it's like a medium coverage, I would say, but buildable, so yeah, you can definitely hear that it's pretty runny. So yeah, this is like my, again, special occasion foundation. And then my everyday foundation, or, you know, tinted moisturizer, is the Ilia Super Serum Skin Tint SPF 40. So I did like every day because I don't wear makeup every day, to be honest with you. I really only wear makeup if I'm going out for work, or again, if I have somewhere to go, which, like I mentioned, is not that often. So, you know, this is basically what I would wear when I'm just kind of doing minimal makeup for the day, just to go to work or something. So, I actually recently purchased this, and I have to say, I kind of caved because it kept coming up on like my YouTube shorts, and a lot of TikTokers and influencers were promoting it, and I don't normally buy into that kind of stuff, but I was on the hunt for like a new tinted moisturizer, or, you know, serum, I guess. So I figured I would give it a shot, and I actually do like it. You don't need a lot of it. I would say it's like a medium coverage, and then I just go and I like spot conceal anywhere that it doesn't cover, and it does give like a nice sheer finish. I will say, for me at least, I have combination skin, so I end up having to set this down with a powder, which I do for most foundations anyway, but it can slide off your face, so that's like the only thing I would say about it. So yeah, like I said, it's the Super Serum Skin Tint, and it's supposed to be like a merge between skincare and, you know, foundation, I guess. So it has, I'm gonna butcher some of these, so I apologize, niacinamide, squalene, and hyaluronic acid, and you just give it a shake. And this is quite runny as well, and then it has like a little dropper, so you just kind of press the top here, and it just drops, you know, I personally, I don't know if I apply it the right way, but I just drop it on the back of my hand, and then like kind of blend it in with my fingers, and then just, you know, smooth it out with a beauty blender or sponge. So yeah, really liking this so far. I might still like, I know they're not you know, exactly the same, so I don't know if I should be comparing them, but I do think I still like the IT Cosmetics Illuminating CC Cream better, or even the original, but I do also enjoy this, and it's just, again, this like plastic, you know, packaging. It's good quality. Okay, so next, what would I do after foundation? I would do concealer. So for concealer, I have this Dior Backstage Flash Perfector Concealer. So I would not typically buy like Dior Cosmetics because, you know, it's super pricey. usually, stick with like either, for the most part, I would say mid-range, cosmetics, I guess is what they're called, from Sephora and whatnot. But this one actually is comparable to like the Tarte or NARS concealers in price. It's either the same or like maybe a couple of bucks more, I'm not sure. I really like this concealer. I have struggled for years to find a good quality concealer. They're either, like too thick or too cakey, or they separate and you can clearly see where like my foundation and concealer meet. This one is super lightweight. It blends almost instantly, and I do not find that it creases or gets cakey. And it just has this little brush, and you don't need a lot. And the shade I got it in, I'm able to use this as an under eye concealer, and then I also use to spot conceal. So I am actually really happy with this purchase, and I think I will probably be repurchasing. So, and then after concealer, if I remember, because I'm really bad at remembering this, I would do a liquid blush. So again, another NARS product. I have had this for years. One of my friends had recommended it, and I caved and I bought it, even though I was really reluctant because I've never been the biggest blush person. But once I learned how to actually wear it properly, I started to enjoy using it more. But yeah, I've had this for years. It is super pigmented. A little bit goes a long way, and I have it in the shade Orgasm, which is like NARS. Again, it's not gonna focus, but that's like NARS's most popular blush shade, I believe, or one of them, because it has like this gold undertone or this gold sheen in it. I think this actually recently went viral, and it was sold out. I don't know if it still is, but I know it was sold out for a long time because I think some celebrity, promoted it, and people went crazy for it. But yeah, like I said, a little bit goes a long way. Very runny. And I'm not going to show you the pump because it's all gross, but yeah, I would just, again, take the smallest little drop on the back of my hand here, and then just apply it on my cheekbones with my fingers, and then just blend it out with a little brush. And, like with any other NARS product, the packaging is super nice. So it has this like frosted glass, and then again, just this, nice plastic cap, and this one comes with a pump. So that's if I remember. Like I said, there's so many times where I end up powdering and forget to put that on. So, but I do really enjoy that product. So after that, I would powder, and I would start with my under eyes. So for that, I have this Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder, and I have the shade Sugar Cookie. So again, this is another one, a little bit kind of goes a long way. I'm sure you could use it all over the face if you like to use translucent powder, but I think, it's specifically for your under eyes, T-zone, corners of the mouth and chin, which again, basically sounds like your whole face, but I use this just for my under eyes, and it has like a little press if you need to get more powder out, and I just dip like a blending sponge in there and just put it under my eyes and let it sit for a minute or two, and then wipe off the excess. So again, this is another product where a little bit goes a long way. I've had this for a long time, and I still have so much left. So like I mentioned, that would be for my under eyes, and then I do use a different powder for all over the face, and that is the MAC Light Mineral years ago, and then I guess I took a break to find other products or try out other things, and I have found my way back to a lot of my old favorites, and this is one of them. So I've always struggled with finding a good face powder. So like I said, I do have combination skin, so I do like to set all over, and I wanted something that had a little bit of coverage, but wasn't cakey, it wasn't matte, it wasn't powdery, and this pretty much does the trick. So it's just a pressed powder, and again, for me, I don't use much. I'll just take my powder brush, dab it in there, and just kind of press on a little bit, and it does help to kind of keep my makeup in place. So I do like this as an all-over face powder. Naturally, the second half of this video was corrupted. There was an issue with the audio, so if anything looks a little different, that's why, because I had to reset everything back up. So anyway, continuing on the theme, I guess, of face products, that's what we were on. I will go ahead and share the next one. Here it is. Okay. So, like I had said earlier, sometimes I do forget to apply the liquid blush that I already, showed. And usually I just don't bother even applying a blush, but if I, feel like it or I remember to, I use the NARS, again, blush. Same thing as the liquid one in Orgasm, except this is obviously the powdered one. So again, just that, pinky color with the gold sheen to it. So again, I don't really wear this too often, but I think I got this before I discovered the liquid blush. And there are plenty of good dupes out there for this one. I know there's one of the Milani ones, I want to say Dolce, but I'm not 100% sure, but I know there's definitely a couple of dupes for this out here, so it is a really nice blush, a really pretty color, but you can definitely get a more affordable option and get pretty much the same result, so. Okay, so the last base product I have is bronzer. So right now I am currently using the Benefit Hoola Glow. In the past I've just used the regular Hoola bronzer, which is a matte one. I think the Glow, at least from what I know, is relatively new, and the only reason I got it was because they were out of the original Hoola. So this is a super fine shimmer bronzer, which I am okay with the Glow. I do like a nice sheen, as you can probably tell by like my blushes and the sunscreen I chose and whatnot. So I was actually kind of excited that they had one that was not matte. But again, this is another product I had used a few years ago and then moved away from to try other products and then came back to it. So I do really like this bronzer, and it just comes in a little cardboard packaging, and it does come with a little once I'm done with my face, I would move on to I'd probably do brows next. So for me, I just have my one, if I can find it. Here we go. Holy Grail brow product, which is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, and I have it in the shade Dope, and I really do love this brow pencil. It, everything from the color, the quality, super easy to blend, it looks fairly natural. I am definitely not one of those who is good at, like, the brow gels or the pomades. I think I tried them once and it was scary. So for me, this works perfectly. So you just have on one side the pencil, which is just retractable, as you can see. Again, it's not going to focus, so sorry about that. And then on the other side, you just have the spoolie to, brush the brows, brush the brows, brush the brows. So yeah, never really felt the need to try another brow product. Actually, no, that's not true. NYX has one that's a really good dupe that I've used before. The only thing with the NYX one is the color does not match as well. It's a little too dark for my brows. So otherwise, quality and whatnot, definitely comparable. So if I could get the NYX color in the same shade as this, I would definitely use that option. And then just to finish up my brows, I do use this Benefit Gimme Brow in the shade 1. So I use this to keep my brows, in place after I do them. But the bigger thing is that they do contain fibers. So it does give my brows a little bit of extra volume, so it sets them in place while providing some more volume. And it just has this little spoolie here. So another brow product I am very loyal to. So just going back to the face, because I left out a product from that, I'm just reaching over, which I guess I use for my brows as well. So for highlighter, so I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit, and this is the sugar one. I am not going to open it because one of the colors broke, and if I open this, it'll like sprinkle everywhere, so I'm not going to open it. But I have had this for quite some time, which is why it kind of looks a little beat up. And it comes in 4 shades. So we have Marshmallow, Gumdrop, Butterscotch, and Starburst. So Marshmallow is more like a white golden shade, and then Gumdrop and Butterscotch are a little more bronze, and I believe also, I think Gumdrop has pink undertones and Butterscotch has gold undertones, and then Starburst very clearly is a pink highlighter. So the only thing with getting these glow kits, at least for me, is Gumdrop and Butterscotch are a little too dark for my complexion. But I do really like the Starburst. I was gonna say I do really like the Marshmallow. area, we will get into eyeshadow. So I failed to mention that typically on those minimal makeup days, which are most of the days I wear makeup, I won't do eyeshadow. I will just put some bronzer in my crease just to give a little bit of depth to my eyes and look hopefully a little more awake when I do, updo my makeup. I got this Huda Beauty palette not too long ago, and the reason I got this, I want to say it was on sale, which was the main thing, but also I was in the market for a neutral palette that also had some colors. So I had most recently been using the Renaissance palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I got a lot of use out of that, and then again was in the market for a new palette. So this one kind of has everything I was looking for, and you'll see when I open it, you'll see the shades I have used, and there's some I haven't touched at all. When it comes to makeup in general, I go through phases of only wearing it when I have to because I don't want to waste it, and then just feeling unmotivated to want to play around with different looks and different colors, and then I'll randomly get a spark to want to try different looks and play around with different shades. I haven't had that drive since I've had this palette, which is why I haven't really, played around with the colors, but hopefully I will decide to at some point in the near future. But yeah, these are the colors. It is a really beautiful palette. You can see you have some colors, like those blues are so pretty. You have some pinks, some, again, neutrals, like the golds and the browns, and then some purple. So, definitely looking forward to playing with this one a little bit more. But the ones I have tried so far are really good quality, so. And then the last thing for eyes. So I unfortunately don't have a mascara to share with you today. I think like 3 days ago, it just completely broke and became unusable, which I guess was its way of telling me I need to get a new one. So I don't have one at this point to show you. But I do have the primer that came with that mascara. I got it all in like a little kit. So the mascara I was using was the Lancome one. I don't remember the name of it, but it was in like a purple package. And to go with it, I had this Lancome primer, which I used to use primer years ago and then stopped, and then somewhat recently started up again, just because I don't get lash extensions. I don't wear false eyelashes, falsies, whatever they're called. So this really does help add a little extra volume to my lashes, in conjunction with mascara. So I've used this one and the Dior one, and I think they're both of, equal quality. So I would recommend either of those if you were looking for lash primer. And again, I'm sure there are some dupes that are the same quality and a better price, but I got this in like a holiday kit or something. So bias when it comes to my lip colors. I usually stick to like pinky nudes and things like that. And I'm also not the biggest on lipsticks overall. But I did just, I do have a couple here that I, use somewhat regularly. So again, if I am going to an event or something or going out and I want to wear lipstick, my go-to would normally be this one here by MAC. So this is the Cream Sheen lipstick in Creme Cup, and it's just again like this pinky nude color. I don't know if you can see it, but as you can see, it's like barely even used. But again, I don't normally wear lipsticks, but I do really like these ones by MAC. I like the finish. I'm not a big fan of matte lipsticks, and these have like a nice shine to them, and I like the color. So. And then sometimes I just like wearing a lip gloss. So my current one that I am using is this one by NARS in Turkish Delight, which is just, it's pretty clear, but it has like a pink tint to it. So on days I just want like a nice sheen on my lips, I will, wear this gloss. Or sometimes I'll put like a little bit over a lipstick depending on what color and what finish. So I've actually been more into lip gloss lately, and I really like this one because it's not super sticky. You know how a lot of lip glosses, like the wind blows a little bit and then all your hair sticks to them or whatever. This one is really actually not that sticky, which is nice for a gloss. And then if I decide to line my lips, which again, I don't do that often, I have here this MAC lip pencil in the shade Edge to Edge, which is just this pinky shade. Again, I really do like MAC lip products. I mean, it looks like I like a lot of MAC products, which I do, but especially their lip products. So, again, not something I do often, but I do enjoy this lip pencil. And then just two other lip products, which it seems like I have a lot for someone who says they don't care for lips, but if I, again, I'm doing minimal makeup, if I have to do like a Teams meeting for work or something, I have two products that I like to use. So the first one here is this Sugar Petal Bright Fresh, and this is a tinted lip treatment, so it's supposed to work as kind of like a balm, and it also adds a tint, so it looks quite dark, but it's actually, it makes my lips just like a little darker, but overall it doesn't add that much of a tint, so I do like this one. And it just has like this nice metallic packaging. And then the other option I have is this one. I got this in like a sample kit, so once again, this is by NARS, and this is their Afterglow Lip Balm in Dolce Vita, which is very similar to the Fresh one. It's just a tinted lip balm. than how it actually shows up on the lips, but I did have this in Orgasm, and I think I got it in the same kit, and I did prefer that one. I have no idea what happened to it. I have searched high and low, and I cannot find it, so I must have dropped it at some point or something, unfortunately, but this one is, pretty good as well. And then the last thing to pull it all together is a setting spray. So I have this one, which is the MAC Fix Plus. So honestly, I do alternate between this one and the Urban Decay All-Nighter. I usually nab the All-Nighter during the holidays because it's almost always guaranteed to be on sale or come in some type of gift set. But I do like both. And, this just helps to set all my makeup down, help it blend together nicely, and helps it to last longer. And it's also, it's a prep plus prime. It's a prep plus prime plus fix plus. So you could also just use it as a skin refresher. So if you were just need a little extra whoosh on your skin, you could, certainly spray this without makeup. But I use it mostly as a setting spray. And then before I kind of put everything back in the bag, the last thing is to take it all off, right? So for that, I have here these Neutrogena makeup remover wipes. So usually for my face makeup, I will use these, or really any type of makeup wipe. I do actually also really enjoy the Burt's Bees makeup wipes. I feel like they're not as harsh on the skin, but these are really good as well. And then for my eye makeup, I'll just use, the Neutrogena eye makeup remover and go in with like a cotton round or a makeup eraser to remove that. Okay, so now I'm going to just go ahead and put everything back in the bag. And hope I don't drop anything. Okay, so that is all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching.